I'm Sheila Biggers. I'm the President and CEO of JA British Columbia. You know, we really buoy each other up, we support each other, we make room for people to show up as who they are, and everybody's really committed to our mission. So it's a super fun place to work, and even if I'm feeling overloaded with the amount of work I have to do, I know I can count on my team to keep me going, and I hope it's the same for them. And then the other part is the incredible community of volunteers and donors who give their time and their money so that we can deliver programs to youth to help them be successful. So when we were thinking about getting a new CRM, we looked at a number of options, but Salesforce really stood out to me for a few reasons. One of them is it's got super high functionality, it's really robust, so it can be scaled to whatever the organization needs. It has the option to come out of the box or be customized, so again, that helps with budgeting issues. I love the fact that Salesforce is a company that to me represents continuous innovation. So I feel like Salesforce isn't going to become a dated CRM anytime soon. And as Salesforce innovates, I know that there'll be solutions for my organization. And I love Marketing Cloud. I'm super excited that we can plug Marketing Cloud on top of our Salesforce and completely transform how we engage with our customers. When we were choosing our implementation partner, we looked at a number of different companies that we could have engaged. And Belmar came to the top for a few reasons. One, I just felt like I could work with Belmar. I felt like the representatives that we were dealing with listened really well and understand what nonprofits' challenges are. So I felt like Belmar was going to come to the table as a partner to help us achieve our mission, as opposed to a company that really just wanted a deal or wanted to make the sale. So in some respects, preparing the team was pretty easy because the CRM we had was so bad that everyone was prepared to make the change. But I did socialize it a lot. So we spoke about the benefit of going to a new system for a long time, socialized it a lot, let people know how long the project would take, how intense it would be. And frankly, Salesforce was helpful in that process because they did a presentation called The Art of the Possible, which allowed everyone at JABC to see where we're going. So part of it was just we had a need, and I socialized the fact that we needed to make a change quite a bit. And then I put the right executive sponsor on the project, Deborah Wakeham, who is our VP Programs. She's very highly respected at JABC, and she's been here for quite a long time. And I think the other thing I did was I did emphasize for everyone that it is going to be a bit of extra work. And, you know, sometimes some things are going to have to fall off the list, so are there things we need to reprioritize, but that for a short period of time during the implementation, it is going to be a little bit of extra work and it would be worth it. So there's a few things I learned through the project, and if I ever have to do this project again, I know exactly how I'll start. So the first thing, start with the team to the extent that you can. Make sure you've got a great culture of people who like to work together, who can roll up their sleeves and get stuff done, because at a time like this, that really stands out and it makes it an enjoyable project for everybody. In fact, it's the first time the whole organization is working together on the exact same goal. The other thing I would say is make sure you pick a good partner. We really enjoy working with Belmar. I feel like Belmar is part of our team, and I believe that Belmar thinks their success is our success. So I would say that's got to be one of the most important things, is make sure you have a partner that you can work with and communicate with. The third thing I would say is be present as a leader. So I haven't abdicated my responsibility in terms of implementing Salesforce. I'm in there learning the modules like everybody else. I'm responding to questions like everybody else. I re-emphasize for the team how important it is and how important it is that they're responsive to Belmar so that our project is on time and on budget. And that's important to everyone here too, because we want to know that most of the money that we spend is spent on mission. And I'm incenting people to be responsive to Belmar by making sure that we minimize our costs and don't spend more than we need to. And then I would say finally make it fun. So we are finding all sorts of ways to engage the team and make the project fun. As an example, we did a couple of learning days where everybody who was at work had to turn off their email, turn off their messaging, and just focus on taking courses through Salesforce's Trailhead. And we gave prizes to top points earners. So one day was cash prizes and another day was prizes that were provided by Belmar and Salesforce. Okay, good. We're done?
Thank you, we're done.
Thank you.
So my name is Tara Doherty. I'm the Marketing Communications Manager for PADS. And this lovely lady with me is Cadence. She's a 6-year-old Golden Retriever and a certified PADS service dog, and specifically a bracing dog, which is a type of service dog. So PADS stands for Pacific Assistance Dogs Society. So we are a nonprofit based out of Burnaby, BC, that breeds, raises, trains, and places certified assistance dogs. So that includes service dogs like Cadence for people with physical disabilities, PTSD dogs for veterans and first responders, hearing dogs for people that have hearing loss or deaf, and then finally accredited facility dogs, which work with community care professionals. So we started our Salesforce project as part of our strategic planning. So we are looking at rolling out a capital campaign in the next several years. And we really were finding our ability to work with our data and work with our community really was so limited by our technology. And so we have a lot of manual processes, a lot of manual data, kind of number crunching to try and evaluate the effectiveness of various things. And so we were looking for a system that would help us streamline a lot of that. As a charity, we always want to keep our administration costs very, very low. And we were spending a lot of time kind of cobbling things together, trying to collect data and evaluate it. So that's kind of the biggest thing, is getting us ready kind of for that next level for the organization. Oh, well, a regular day there is no regular day. So life here is always interesting. We often have things that are happening kind of on the fly, but within my group, we work on communications. So that can include everything from our marketing initiatives to our social media, but we also support our volunteer community. So we help the various departments build out training materials, things like that. So every day is a little bit different. And I think it's one of the beauties of PADS and why I love it so much here is you never quite know what is going to happen next. So, but there's always dogs. That is the one kind of predictable factor. And there's always puppies. So. Oh my goodness. Well, that's going back a ways. So I originally joined PADS as a volunteer. I wanted to raise a puppy. I wasn't quite ready to adopt another dog into my family, and I'd lost my pet dog. And it just seemed like a wonderful way to give back and also maybe learn a little bit more about dog training, things like that. And like a lot of our volunteers, I came for the dogs, but I stay for the people. So it's an incredible organization that does amazing things. And, I was matched and placed with Cadence just this year, but I've been with PADS for 15 years and have an acquired disability. And so I never imagined that I would ultimately also benefit from the organization. But now having experienced that firsthand just makes me all the more passionate about what we do. Definitely the people. We have an extraordinary community of volunteers and donors and clients. We have amazing partners like Belmar that we work with. I really enjoy the human aspect of our work. and also feeling like every single day I get up and do something that really matters and makes a difference in the world, and just seeing the impact that these dogs have, and also experiencing the impact that these dogs have, is a really, really incredible thing. And I love that we're also part of a much larger community. So we're part of Assistance Dogs International. So we work with schools all around the world, and I love the amount of research and knowledge and science that goes into the work that we do. So that is super exciting for me. And our Salesforce project is a result of those partnerships. So, our partners at Warrior Canine Connection have been using Salesforce for several years, and just absolutely rave about the impact it's had on their organization. And we're really excited to kind of see similar results. So.